Hi guys, Andrew here, and welcome to another episode of Goodness Grecians Me. Been a very long time since I played this one, taking a little bit of a break from CM to a degree. Was just getting on top of me a little bit too many games, and I wasn't happy with my formation. Lots of stuff really, just needed a bit of a break and a re-evaluation of yeah, just a few things really. But yeah, gonna come back and give this a go. Last time we were playing, we just managed to get promotion after being stitched up for a spell in this season, and we managed to nick playoff automatic promotion, which was nice. Still not a great season for me, to be honest. I'm not happy with that. And if I'm honest, looking at the players, we got a lot of work to do to get the team ready for the Premier League. So, season's just finished. Is everyone off training? Nah. So, what's the transfers? Any future? Oh, you're going out. That's fine. You can go. Okay. Money wise, we are just about there. So we're about to get 58 million, which is nice, and we'll have to play around with what we've got because formation change, and I'll explain the reasons why. Uh, it's only a recent development, a recent formation. It's a variation of one you guys have probably played a lot already, but I'm gonna give it a go. It's a 4-1-2-2-1, if you like, but it's more like a 4-4-3, a 4-4-3, 4-3-3. Um, it's instead of I've got balance in the sense I've got wingers and fullbacks, but I don't have balance in between the gaps. I'll show you what my formation is. The new one I'm going to try. It's that, and it's not short. I never play short. I start off normal, always playing mixed. And the idea is to keep a fairly solid base with these. What's that? 7 players, 8 players. Pretty much trying to recreate the Liverpool way of style of playing, but it's impossible because really for Liverpool, I would like that. These guys would come as strikers. This is pretty much Liverpool, from what I can tell. And that's how they close, if you like. That is how Liverpool press, and even to a degree, these guys would be here and a lot closer. That kind of condensed between the lines compression pressing. And that's how Liverpool would pretty much do it within reason. And these guys would press forward and press back. These guys would press forward and press back. But the problem is, obviously, with and without the ball, the centre half line are too high up. They get caught out, especially in the last third. I love the fact that the players are compressed. It's hard to play through, but it's just not built for CM. I've tried playing it as well, and it did get some really good results. But then all of a sudden, a really rubbish team would batter me 3-0. So yeah, it's obviously got a hole in it, which yeah, it's just the way it is. So the next thing I tried, I thought, well, and I figured, well, perhaps we do this, so that the midfield has got a 4-man midfield, but we've still got 3 up top with the ball, plus support men. Maybe have these going forward, but it's always this gap in between that's the problem in CM. Even when I'm playing the offside trap where they squeeze, it's just too big a gap with non-Wibwob, which is what we're trying to find a good formation to play, obviously. So, and also I found when I play this way, the 3 central strikers don't score as frequently as when I do that. So I found with these 3 playing like this, they do all chip in with goals quite nicely, even though they don't see a lot of the ball. And having this like this gives me a solid base, and I play mixed to get the ball forward quicker, and I still got players to break from midfield. But so that's my kind of balancing out act, if you like. I also have done it with these guys bombing forward, but I find I can see too many chances. Like it's not needed. It's something I can do if I'm really struggling. But I don't need to, so we'll leave that one. And that's it really. That's the idea of the formation. Still zonal marking, still pressing from the back, non-man marking. My theory is, again, I'm always playing mix. I don't ever go short. I stay normal. I stay normal mentality, normal tackling, pressing, offside trap. No one-man marking, all zonal. All of these zonal. if the game isn't going well, I go attacking. If they're playing one up top, I man mark, and if they're playing the three, I leave zonal. Three strikers, I leave zonal, and if they play a two, I can leave zonal. So it's really only just the one up top I can go man marking, which is kind of dangerous. So yeah, that kind of works out quite well. So I have options to change it to go into other gears if I want to, which is kind of what you need. Alright, let's get the screen a bit more centered. Yeah, that's better. Right, so anyway, so going on that premise, I'm kind of struggling for. I mean, this kid hasn't developed whatsoever. So I think what I'll do is I won't go into looking. I may just do a quick check before I. He's not bad at all. He's not bad at all, I tell you. Some good strikers available, to be fair. Look at that. 35 and 36. Pace, height. I bet he bang goals in, to be fair. Okay, yeah, what I'm going to look at before, because I haven't got any money anyway, I'm just looking at expiring. I'm sure I've probably looked already, but with a new formation, I want to double check. But yeah, DMC's for sure. So Alex, no, I forgot how many years we are into this. There's probably not going to be anyone, is there? Let's be honest. No, right, we'll leave it. We'll just crack on. We'll get to the bit where we're getting money coming in, and then yeah, we'll reevaluate. Obviously, the back four, I got players for that. I'm actually going to be okay for a certain amount of positions. My one concern to a degree, I've got Thomas and Gould who are decent wingers, but because they're playing winger into striker, I'm not sure how they'll do, but they're going to have to do a job for me for a while. I think Assombalomba and Chi will do a job. Cornick and Nubel, this guy is actually going to be getting. I'm not going to change that yet because I may get others, but yeah, I think my first priority is a DMC and a centre mid maybe. I don't know. I have to have a look around. I think what my best plan is to do is not trying to overhaul the squad because I'll just end up bringing in more shit that really isn't much better than what I've got. Is just keep my eye out for the quality players, and if I see one, get him, sell the player in his position or the backup in his position if you like. So I'll have to keep my eye out because if there's better players, then get them. If not, then I ain't wasting money, and I'll just, if I have to, I'll make do with what I got. But I definitely need DMC. You're going on a free, yeah, that's fine. Who? No bravery. Good luck to you. Sparks. Yeah. Counts. Oh yeah, I want to sell Marquise really, don't I? When's his contract up? He's got a year left, so again, I'll wait till I get my money, then I'll transfer list him. Oh really? I've been doing a different format on my Untrue Geordie storyline. I need to do another episode of that. Again, I haven't played much of anything recently, so I need to get a bit more consistency. But I've been doing it where I don't actually record the whole game. I just record after every window. I will record it once there's a big game to play, and will record at the end of the season, sort of thing. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm doing it. I'm just doing a quick update at those points, so the videos are a lot shorter. If you want that on this, let me know. Just write in the comments. Let me know if you prefer that because it doesn't bother me either way. But I figured because there's so much that needs to be done in this one, watching how I go about it may interest some of you. Some of you may not give a shit. Some of you may already know. So definitely going to be interesting anyway. Poor showing. Yeah, that's just discipline. Huh? Gee, Adams, let's build up. Why not? He thinks he can learn a lot from Britta Sombalomba, really? Yeah, I have to admit, I suppose it's due to the fact that I've gone to try and make my old formation work as a non with Bob. That I'm having so many troubles in a lot of my games because I feel like it's so close to working well, and it just falls short quite often. It's so frustrating. So I think that's what's really bugged me in a lot of my games and whenever I play. Um, so I've had to kind of go away and back to the drawing board to an extent and come up with something that's a bit more solid while still scoring goals. Hopefully I've got it, but the amount of times I thought I got it right, and it hasn't worked. Jesus. So fingers crossed for this one. But yeah, so hopefully I get it right. I'm still sticking to a lot of the. Ooh, is he the one who wants contract? No, he's only got a year left. He's one of those. He's such a useful player. He's just worth having for another year while I'm rebuilding. I'm not really going to need the money that they're going to want to pay. So I'll see how much they're willing to give. Room. Alright, let's do that. Obviously, they're never going to offer that, but let's have a look at David Davis. He wants a contract. He's got 1 year left. He's another one though. I don't care if he goes on a free. I want to see what I get in first. And the thing is that as well, he's on pennies. Like really, £1,700. What's he gonna want? He wants like 10 times that if I give him a new contract. And again, that's not silly money, but again, we have to remember our stadium size. We're about to spend a fortune on upgrading it. So yeah, we can't be stupid with this. We just have to see what money we've got and who wants to come. Yeah, normally at this point, in the older versions, not the older versions, but when I've played Exeter before, normally at this point I'd have loads of money in the bank, or a bought and sold roll, and a team that's almost ready to compete in the Prem. And I'm nowhere near that. I'm a season behind where I normally am, if I'm honest. In my opinion. So this is going to be a really rough first Premier League season. I need to buy some really good reinforcements, if I'm honest. Spurs, yeah. Goal difference. 10 better than Chelsea. Look at that top six, so 7th, 11th. You can't get much more realistic other than Spurs winning the title. But all the top six are the top six teams, if you know what I mean. And look at that, 1 point in it from the top three. That's pretty cool. Man City, though, just shouldn't be Newcastle relegated. The third season, Newcastle down, Leicester, Villa. I can't even remember who's in the Championship. West Ham got re-promoted, so Brighton came down. I wonder if anyone's done a double relegation. Nah, okay. 1.3, so it's just, again, reject, totally unacceptable. It'll be worth more than that when I go to the Prem anyway. Yeah, I was speaking to a mate of mine about this game, and because I told him I was taking a break from CM, just like only playing the games I already had going rather than creating more games to play. And he said, Jesus, that X session really done a number on you. Because it really was like unbelievable the amount of bad luck I had against me. But I did say to him, it's not really the Exeter game, it's my sibling rivalry game. It's pretty much the formation and constantly being let down. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my. I mean, I don't know if this is an omen. I have no idea, but this actually could be the final this year. I mean, I'd love it to be the final, to be honest, but And if that's the result, that's the result. But wow, fantastic. But I'm not going to hold my breath. We got Roma on Tuesday. That should be amazing. How funny. Come on, I need the money, 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 money. Ah, so he'd be the perfect signing for me. It's just never going to happen. Who else is my reserves? Do you know what, mate? I really don't. I don't need to put up with anyone's shit, to be honest. Hmm. What I might do, guys, I might pause it and get to when we get some money, because nothing's going to happen until then anyway. Alright, guys, I'll pause the recording and I'll kick back once I get the money and we're willing and dealing, alright? Alright, guys, see you in a sec, bye. Just a quick thing, guys, I've rushed record at this point, because the manager of the year awards are out, right? And that's another thing my mate said, is the history of the old manager that I had to retire so I could add one to Exeter when I fucked up and accidentally resigned. He said I won't have the history, and I get what he's saying. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world, because I'm not here trying to break records. I'm just here trying to win a Champions League or Premier League, Champions League as quickly as possible. So I don't really care that I don't have the League 1 and 2 titles in my bag. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, sucks, but it's not the reason I did this video. So yeah, anyway, see you in a sec. Hi guys, we're back. And yeah, got some news. Let's crack on. Let's release. Don't really want to release him, but I'm not giving him a contract and no one's interested, so that's the end of that one. I bet if we offered him, he'd want a silly contract. Yeah, we're not giving him that. I bet that's not the last bit, is it? I bet there's more to do. Still haven't got our money yet. I'm gonna press pause, guys. You won't even know I'm gone. Hi guys, we're back. I should they expect us to battle bravery. Expansion of the stadium, 42 million. Right, let's see how much money they took off me. So all seater, 19,000 seat stadium's fine. I've still got a fair chunk of money, which is lovely. Right, let's see who's available then. Okay, we'll start with goalkeepers. We're going to go, I want positioning. He's quite good actually. Cash best Michael, yeah. What are the positioning of my keepers at the moment? 12, 11. I quite like Joe Lumley. I think I've got high hopes for him. There's nothing amazing there, I would say. I quite like the look of this kid, I'm not going to lie, but... And maybe Dabrowski. He's got a year left on his contract. He's only 22, he's got really good determination. His handling's gone up. But he does lack some stats. See if we can get him a contract. It's a bit of a risk giving him relegation release clauses, I guess. He's 24. I like this kid. He's got some nice stats, stuff that can definitely work with. Determination, bravery are good. Positioning, reflexes okay. Jumping's better than the other two. Handling's acceptable. But all these are 9s for technique, work rate, things like that are really good. The acceleration is not 1, which is nice. He lacks a bit of aggression and agility, but that can go up with his stamina. So, and the fact that I could get him for like 40k, it almost seems like too good I can't lose in a way. So, I may just get him in. I could sell Dabrowski rather than giving him a contract that I don't think he'll ever warrant, if I'm honest. I think that's what I'll do. I'll sell him, get him in rather than offering silly contracts. That's what I'll do. I'll start Joe Lumley and then give Joel Coleman a chance if. Oh shit! Don't want to be pressing continue. Fuck's sake. Give Joe Coleman a go if after a year fucks up, which is inevitable. Right. Okay. Fullbacks next. I want anticipation of at least 13, work rate of at least 13, tackling of at least 13, technique of at least 12, balance. Okay, they're the bare minimums I want from a fullback. If I remember rightly, my my left backs aren't too bad, but my right back is shocking. And all of these are pretty over the hill. I mean, he'd be 33 this year. For 1 year, this guy could do a really good job. Really? Is that all there is? What can I take down? Anticipation, maybe determination. Who? I tell you what, just thinking he could be worth it. Holding midfield, he's got a lot of stats I want. Work rate, tackling, jumping, pace, positioning, marking. They're all not great, but none of them are terrible, you know. Alright, let's just look at right backs, because it's right back. Another player that's probably better than I have, without being world class, but he's going to be relatively cheap. Who are you? He's got some nice stats. Yeah, see, look, 29. He's playing regularly for Getafe. They'd want more money than I'd be willing to spend. O'Connor looks like the best shout for now, because I don't know which one of these it is, but one of these I'm pretty sure is it determined. He's got some lovely stats. They're all just a wee bit too low. Parsley. Yeah, it's probably him that would go, or go into the reserves at least. Tackling's too low. And anticipation is terrible. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on O'Connor. Let's have a look at left backs while we're at it then. Neil Taylor, yeah. Shinny. Or Shiny, whatever his fucking name is. He's got some nice stats again. But again, not quite good enough. Okay, nothing really. Like I said, I think they've got to be a lot better than what I have for me to take a punt on them. Definitely want that higher. He's 33 this year. I think I'm going to get Jack O'Connell finally. I was having a look whilst we were waiting beforehand, and he's got anticipation of 16, decisions of 18, plus a lot of other really good stats. So I think I'm definitely going to get him in this year. Shit. Keep pressing continue by accident. which I have a dilemma of who I get rid of. I think I definitely keep Taylor, who got his first cap recently for Scotland. I keep in Nelson. Boyle's got anticipation, but his technique, he's quite small. He's not that fast. Yeah, he's got shit technique as well. Let's have a look. Let's compare him. And the other thing, contract, he's got till 24, 22. He's 29. Yeah, they rate them both roughly the same. Boyle's got better marking, but I see a lot of greens on there as well. I think they class Boyle as a better defender and Raggett as a better footballer, setting that position and fires better than Boyle, but his marking's free better. You're stronger, slightly faster. I might not sell either. I might just chuck one in the reserves. Maybe I'll chuck Raggett in the reserves, see if his stamina kicks up. Right, DMC. This is a really important fucking role. Really important for me. I'd love to get a good one, obviously, rather than a shit one. Yeah, never going to be able to afford him. Is this all there is? Wow. I can't believe this. Fucking hell. Oh, I'm in trouble. Who? Fucking hell. That ain't bad. Could get him in as a rotational. So there are a couple. I think this guy, even though determination 13 is shit, he's got a lot of the other stats, especially work rate. He's 2-footed. I reckon I get him in. And Ndidi. They played him 35 times. I'm going to scout him. Again, not exactly what they've already bid. I bet they've bid stupid money. I'll get one in for now and see what happens towards the end. Centre mid's completely different. We want technique off the ball. We want bravery. Don't care so much about aggression. Work rate, yes. Right, let's see what we come up with. Two-footed. I like this guy. I always like this signing that guy. Stoke been relegated? Nah. They just don't use him. His stamina's really low and he's 30. About to be 31. Fuck. Who have I got in there? One. I've got 3 centre mids. You've just turned 30. But you're not as technical. Okay. See, this is one. Why wasn't he on the last search? Oh, off the ball's only 12. Yeah, I like the look of this guy. Passing technique. Andre Dazelle. I wonder if that's the son of Jason Dazelle, the ex-player. I think it may be. I think he played for Ipswich as well. Let's see what they say about that. All right. Next, we want. It's going to be tough. Wow. Holy shit. This guy looks good. Let's make an offer. Oh, Fenerbahce have already offered. Alright, I'll give you that over 12 months. Sterling, I would love to get Sterling. You never know. Okay, just in case striker wise, let's have a look. Yeah. There's nothing really I want to change on that one. But strikers, it's not desperate. That's a good thing. Let's put you on there. Again, I could keep you for another year to be fair, but I don't really need to. Alright, let's see how we get on. He's taking a piss, isn't he? He's not even getting a game. I like this guy. He's got some really nice stats. $7.5 million. Yeah, they paid more than fucking ridiculous. His transfer list is at 6. So you don't offer 7.5. You offer fucking 3.5. Craziness. Hmm. Come on. Be a nice creative midfielder with some nice flair. Young English lad as well, so always nice to try and give them a go. Balance, determined work rate, technique, passing. Yeah. Good little all-rounder. Really. If I don't get like a couple of million, I'll just keep him. Can't believe this. Ah, some kids from it. Cool. Let's have a look. Striker. some nice stats, some shit stats, but generally not too sad. Let's give him a little contract. Nah. Wow. They pay 1.7. They're not even saying. It's amazing they're not accepting for someone they hardly use. I know he's obviously got a lot of potential, but Blackburn, don't fuck me over. Oh, I offered that as well, didn't I? Okay. Hold up, is he even playing? He's come off the list. Huh, okay. I'll be honest, he's going to cost a lot more than I want to pay. I might end up just leaving this. Get someone, yeah, fuck him. Let's get you in, okay. I like this guy, but he's just not good enough. Oh, not bad. He's one-footed, but he's not too old. He's got a nice work rate, pace, technique. Could give it a go, I guess. See what they accept. Here's the thing, I know I can get this guy dirt cheap, so it's kind of a. I need someone for now, and maybe just get the older guy in for a year. And then once my reputation gets up a little bit, then maybe really, what is up with people being arseholes? Alright, defender done. Right, let's put you in the reserves, back up, and hope you kick on. The Raheem Sterling deal will be very interesting. If I can get that one done first, it may kick up the influence for all the others. But I bet I won't even get near what the wages he wants. But those attacking positions, obviously I've got two centres that are capable. I'm putting a lot of faith in them this year, but the wingers, they're playing slightly higher up, so off the ball is going to be fairly important to get into the right positions to receive the ball, to have chances. So yeah, I could do with getting a couple of quality ones in like those two. This guy's going to become a centre mid. He's got a lot of decent stats, but I'm a bit annoyed to just. Okay. Really? Why is everyone becoming tight asses? I guess I better offer him important. Sorry. I think Raheem's going to just be far too expensive. I just want to see what they're willing to accept, to be honest. Play him on the right, the other guy on the left. That's a front three with Chi Adams. Jesus. Build a team off of that. Just hope to outscore teams. Footballer, PFA Footballer Awards shows on in a minute. I'm gonna go and watch that and come back to this and see if Mo won Player of the Year. To be fair, whoever it is, Mo or De Bruyne, you can argue a case for either. To be fair, obviously Mo's got more goals and assists overall than De Bruyne, but Man City won the league. Do you know what I mean? Played great football, so, and he was a massive part of that. So the only thing you'd say, like I say, Man City won the league and could set a new record for the league total of points. But Mo is setting records for top goal scorer awards, which have been around for quite a while. So again, argument for both really. Obviously, from my point of view, I'd love Mo to get it. It's great for the club, great for the player, obviously, but great for the club. Yeah, so that's where I sit. But if De Bruyne gets it, I'm not going to be like, oh, what a fucking joke, because it's not. You can totally understand it. Either way. Watching the City game earlier, and that goal De Bruyne scored, fucking lovely goal. Absolutely lovely goal. He's a class act. But then watching the Liverpool game, watching Mo, he flitters in and out of games, and then all of a sudden comes out of just a great finish. Just so composed in front of goal. But Man City were quality today. Swansea are an embarrassment. They struggling to survive, and I know Man City are just really good, but they're struggling to survive. They were 2-0 down within like 15 minutes. They didn't change the way they played at all. And a lot of people say, well, they couldn't get out because Man City were good, and I get that to a point, but at the same time, you got to run. You can't just sit back, because they ended up getting battered 5-0, and it could have easily been 10, to be honest, because it was just like they didn't even have any ambition to attack or just to go for it. Do you know what I mean? Just to make Man City shit themselves and leave three up top, and just go, you know, we're going to pump it long, defend with the rest of us for our lives, hump it long, and just fucking try and get those three up top on the end of the set and nick some goals back, because it just literally was like it was a training session, fighting for survival, and yeah, so. Come on, what's going on? Oh, it's the first, isn't it? I tell you, I'll pause it for a sec. You won't know I'm gone. I'll pause it because all the transfers are being calculated, aren't they? We're back, right? Kelsey player. See, he'd have been right. No determination, but if he had, he'd have been a great signing for me. Callum Wilson from Bournemouth on a free. 100 grand a week. I've got him in one of my games and he can't. He's shit for me. Yeah, no. Good, yeah, it is. Nice player, technically gifted. No work rate, but other than that, he looks pretty tidy. One-footed sucks, but still pretty good. Chicharito, 32, but good forward. Oh, Jake, sorry to see you go, mate. Well, I'm not, but, you know, you've done your job. Some nice players. Oh, what a signing. I mean, he's 28, but Quincy Promise is fucking quality. Plie to Stoke. What the fuck is going on? 48 mil release clause. Wow, well, the Prem's going to be fucking hard this year if Southampton and Stoke are signing worldies. Unbelievable. He's not. Jesus. Savage developed nicely. Yeah, he'd have done a job for me for a year, to be fair. Who? Oh, yeah, he's a Betis, isn't he? Oh, the old update is at best. Yeah, better than the old one, I think. Edison Cavani at the age of 31, really? Okay. Bobby Firmino, Liverpool have been robbed from their Champions League final rivals. Shit. Eric Dyer, yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's check the fitness. He's fine. Okay. Gundogan, 30 mil. O'Connor. Not really the calibre of player I was looking for, and I should have signed him a while back, if I'm honest, but do you know what? Fuck it. I can't believe they don't want to fucking sell him. This defensive midfield, I really need a good one that can set off the rest of my team nicely. That's it. I'm gonna look around Europe at some that I know may not be on the list, but wow. Okay, any more for any more? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to look for all the under 21s because some of these are quality, and then I'll come back and show you what I found. Alright. Hi, guys. I'm back, and I found some pretty nice players. Let's just check they're interested. Fuck. Okay. Alright, let's go through it anyway. This guy, I mean, looks phenomenal, but he's at Ghent, and he's already worth 4.4. I'd love to sign him at some point, but he's not interested. This guy is interested, but he's not he's not really the position I'm looking for. He looks pretty good player, so let's keep an eye on it. This guy, yeah, he just, again, quality all round. He's a regular at Bromby. I think he'd make a good centre half in my team for now, but his technique's a bit low for anywhere else. Yeah, youngster at Juventus not being used, so a cheeky bid to see if we can get him in, play on the forward right role. 21. This kid, he's got a minimum fee of 600,000 roughly, but I like it. Like determination, good. Dribbling, always useful. He's brave. He's got some balance. Anticipation is good. The passing of 18. He's got some pace. He's got some height. He's got some flair. Work rate, technique, strength. He's just like a really good, hard-working ball player. He lacks a bit of off the ball and lacks a bit of tackling. But generally, for that price, I think 21 could be a cracking little signing potentially. And yeah, I'd love to try and get him in. Maricic, this guy, if I can get him, it'll solve my holding midfield problem for sure. And this guy we knew about beforehand. Any others? Oh yeah, this guy on a free transfer. Right back. Some nice stats. I like it. See if we can do it. And the others are just shortlisted because I saw them. But yeah. I'm pretty sure they'd cost a lot of money. Just double check that I haven't. Yeah, I'm amazed at the lack of people that are actually interested, but we'll give it some time. I just watched the PFA Awards and Jesus, 2 hours. That might be better if I put my headset on properly, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I think you saw the players I was going for. If you couldn't hear me clearly, I am very sorry. But yeah. Yeah, 2 hours for the PFA Awards. Congratulations, Mo Salah. Delighted with that. But oh god, they had all these like unknown. They had one singer whose song we'd all heard of because generally the song just played at the beginning of football matches or during the adverts. Found what I've been looking for. That one. And they had so many other artists that I was like, yeah, we were like promote good young players. That's fine, right? You're far too expensive. That's fine. Good young artists. Sorry, promote them by all means, but not on the fucking PFA Awards. You feel like all the money that's in English football, you feel like they could have fucking splashed out and got someone famous. If you are going to do that, I'd rather just have a comedian. Like, I love Ricky Gervais when he does the fucking awards shows in America. Get him in here to take the piss out of people. I'd rather watch that if you're going to do it. I don't know, it just seems like they're being well tight. It was badly organised. People could hardly get onto the stage very easily, things like that. So, yeah, so it wasn't the greatest. Compared to, like, say, if you watch a lot of award shows and I don't know, there was a lot of quiet silences between the announcement of the award and then the person or the people handing over the award getting up. I mean, fuck me, Graham Taylor. It's not Graham Taylor. Gordon Taylor, whatever his name is. Jesus, he can barely walk. Like, poor cunt's getting up and down to do the awards. Let someone else do it, for fuck's sake. I don't care. Yeah, anyway, so Mo won it anyway, which is great. And do an interview of him on the stage and that, and obviously his English isn't perfect, but it's pretty good. And he's trying to explain, how he feels and all that. And then they go and do more interviews with him afterwards and more. Poor cunt, they must get fed up saying the same shit over and over again. Like, like as soon as I went back onto Facebook or later on, like just before I came back on here, it was like an interview of him on a one-on-one after the awards show, asking the same fucking questions. It's like, oh Jesus, just let the geezer go home. Wow, can't believe I can't get a hold of midfielder. Don't like his attitude, man. It stinks. He wouldn't make the worst holding midfielder. Could get him in as a utility man, but he's pretty shit. Can't believe how badly this is going. Just trying to think. Shit, who's? Yeah, I'm really lacking players. This is awful. Oh, what a signing! He'd be cracking in my team. Right, let's get him in. It don't look like I'm getting any other fucker. Oh, I got one. Sweet. I'm so pleased with that. Okay, so I've got a left winger. He don't want to come no more. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm really going to be struggling. Hmm. Yeah, it's just not much talent out there, man. He's not bad, but not good enough. Yeah, you ain't getting that. Fuck's sake. Shocking. Problem, you get a bit of money in the bank. That's it. Everyone wants a bloody big contract. Oh, fuck off. I think that's a great signing, to be honest. I'm really pleased with that. Wonder if Marisic. Oh my god, yes. More players are interested now. Okay, that makes it a lot more interesting. Especially him. He'll be vital. Get him and him. Hmm. I do want him, but I don't want to spend money. I don't want to unbalance the books because at the moment they may want to come to me partly because I'm rich, and even though it's a 12-month contract, so it won't make a dent right now. Really, I still don't want to unbalance the books too much. I want to get the others in and then get him in after. Fingers crossed. The Marisic one's massive. Make a massive difference to my team potentially. Probably just gonna get to the beginning of the season on this one, guys. Like I was hoping to play this for a long time, but time's kind of just got away from me. Yeah, which sucks. So yeah, I don't know. Probably won't be playing this too long. Just get to the beginning of the season and set it up for another session sometime soon. Look at that, everyone's signing like Hummels and players like that, and I can't even get shit players. Don't be ridiculous about the wage. He said he wanted to come, so what the fuck is going on? You ain't fucking getting that, I'll tell you that for nothing. Eesh. Whatever, mate. Yeah, you're in. Fed up with that other prick. Not bad. Someone he's never even heard of. He's pretty decent. Who the fuck? From Bilbao and Valencia. Okay. Yeah, really nice defender. I like him. Got some real big potential. Cornick lacks the pace. Cornick's going to go into reserves as a backup. So is Graham. We're going to use you off the left and Newball off the left because they're right foot only and I'd rather they be cutting in. And then Thomas and Gould, who's either off the right. That's Sombalomba and Chi, I guess. We've got 4 centre mids. We're trying to get another defensive mid. Why have we got one man too many? Dunk. Dunk is the other man that's going in the reserves. Okay. 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 So really 2 holding midfielders are essential for my way of playing. 28 million in the bank still. That's not bad, is it? But I'm not wasting it on players that are fucking shit. I've already bought in a couple that just do a job because I need. It's like this guy. What I like about him is he's tall, he's athletic, he's just got a bit of everything. I'm gonna get him in. He's so cheap, and I'm gonna need options. With that, I am gonna put Parsley in the reserves. Probably should just get rid of Brooksley. Maybe no one wants this guy. He's not that bad at all. 4 caps for Wales, apparently. Fucking hell. No one wants him on a free. Technique of 16. Yeah, not happy about this signing, but I need players, and he can cover a couple of them. So yeah, I know, but really, there you go. Valencia have offered 31 million. I was offering like 2.5, 2.8. That's the difference, isn't it? There you go, mate. Go on. Oh, I think I'm gonna really struggle in this league. What a signing, Jesus. He done a job for me. I remember I got him in at the very beginning of the game on a free, or well, like dirt cheap, not a free, and because I couldn't find anyone else in the game as right winger, and he come in. He had a bit of technique. He wasn't that fast. He had a bit of technique and balance. Dribbling of 8. It was just so standard. What's Spider? Okay. Yeah, no technique though. Old Brooksby had better technique than that. Yeah, he's class. Yeah, love to get him in. Yeah, I got him in for 10k, and he just done a solid job for me. Like first year for sure, 12 assists, 2 goals. So yeah, you can't argue with that. He's just done a job. I can't believe Valencia just offered 31 million for a geezer. I tried to snap up on the cheap. Fucking hell. Fucking unbelievable, isn't it? If that was my board, they wouldn't have, like, even if he'd agreed price, everything, they'd have gone, nah, I'm not paying that. Harry Cornick, turn up. What is with the lack of discipline? I might have to have another look at my coaches because this is happening far too often. Who? Oh, yeah. Come on, what the fuck is going on? Okay, is my assistant manager like discipline? No, he's got great discipline. You are a technical coach. Discipline's good. Discipline is good, but you're a pretty shit goalkeeping coach. Goalkeeping coach. Discipline is good. Discipline is good. And you are a outfield coach where discipline is good. Yeah, I don't get it. I just got some really unprofessional behaviours by players by the look of it. Yeah, shit. Really, really. Got in the League One team of the year this year apparently. Dan Burn, Wigan I think. Yeah. Pardon me. Sorry guys, I am well tired, but I want to get to the beginning of the season. I was hoping to have got a load of games out of the way on this one. Everyone's offering fuck all money. Yeah, I don't like his determination at 13, but his other stats are pretty good. I'm kind of desperate. It's fine. Mars, yeah. The Marisic one's more important to me than the other one, so as long as we get him in, happy days. And unlike normal, I don't have to worry about them playing in Europe and being cup tied because I ain't in Europe, so don't have to rush it. League Cup, yeah. Who I got? Oh, Northampton. I could look for a new goalkeeping coach because one of those was pretty ropey. I really need. Cool. I should have done that in the last year, but I had no money. Next is goalkeeping coaching. Yeah, get off. I'll even offer Marisic important first because he will be, which I don't generally like doing, but he will be. He'll be too important. He's not bad, fitness based. You're pretty shit. Yeah, you're the best one. Don't speak English. You're not too bad. Motivating is pretty crap. And you are a general coach of goalkeepers. Players. That's what we're looking for. Unemployed. Physiotherapy is your main stat. That's unbelievable. Okay. No, Brad Jones. Okay. He's not shabby. He's not too shabby. First patient, defensive. Plays offside trap like we do. Discipline is shit, but he's determined. He's got good goalkeeping. Could be worth a shout. Could be worth a shout. What I will do then, let's have a quick. Right, really? Michelle Vaughan. I could get him in on the cheap and put him as a player coach. But his determination's rubbish. Yeah. I reckon Brad Jones wouldn't be a bad shout. You're not bad. 33 though. You're determined, but physiotherapy really. Mm. Let's take another look at the guy I've got. That's a bit. He's got some motivation. He's really disciplined. Goalkeeping is three worst. I just don't. I'm gonna leave it only because the next coach I get, I really want them to be the next level. And some of those they're better than the one I have, but they're not amazingly better. They're not what I want. So I don't want to waste my time bringing one in, trying to wait for them to settle or whatever. Or, I don't know. I want better than that. what I may do at this point. Just have another double check of it, each position, and if I have got a good option to sign someone in each, if you know what I mean. Alright, goalkeeping. So Darren Randolph, Kasper Schmeichel. Right, I don't want either of them. Fullbacks. Yeah, there's a few. Such a dick. Centre halves, okay. Curtis Davis. Yeah. This guy's actually not too bad. Really hard working. It's just slow. If he wasn't slow, then definitely be one to consider. Is he my ex-defender? No, I didn't sign him in, did I? Yeah, no centre halves. Defensive midfield we've looked at, and there's fucking no one. Oh, wow, on second thoughts, who the fuck are you? His work rate sucks, but the rest of him is phenomenal. Definitely take you. Well, there you go. I've had to sacrifice the work rate a little bit just to see what's about, if you like. Really good midfielder, but I'm not sure about him. He probably should take a punt, but he'll cost a fortune is the problem. Yeah, another pretty good midfielder. Alright, so yeah, anyone that's worth anything is going to cost a fortune. Okay, I get it. Next, wingers. Wingers. Really? Not really asking a lot. Let's take that down. Not bad, but it's not good enough. And last but not least, actually I should do that, shouldn't I? Bang goals in the lower levels. Okay. Uh, yeah, okay, so there ain't no one else. But at least there's an option to hold them in. Another option, should I say. I just wonder how much they're going to cost. Oh, man. Hey, Maricic at last. Lascelles. He just doesn't ever improve enough. Yeah, he'll end up being my captain at some point. It's a cracker. He'd be quality in my formation. Let's put everyone on training. Ideally, I want this guy thrown into the reserves. He really didn't do himself no favours last year with his performances there. A lot of them didn't, to be fair, but I think he'd be a solid enough backup. I'm not going to bother with. I do like him though. He's a leader. He's 2-footed. So is this guy, and he's got. Other than work rate, his stats are so much better. We'll see. We'll see what he wants as a contract. A lot of teams want him, so I doubt I'll get him. Ah, that's a massive signing for me. Absolutely huge. So pleased. And in my price bracket. He's still fuck off. Nice. I should have checked how much they paid because he's the sort of player I need forward. Who's pretty much just second striker. They're the sort of players I'm looking for. Pace as well. Would have been a good signing for me, but it'd never have come. I think so far I'm pretty close to a fairly okay 11. The defence is still shite. Really shite, but I don't know what I can do about that right now. And can't really get the signings I want. Berahino. He'd actually be a really good signing. Problem is, he's probably going to cost. I'll try a cheeky bid, absolutely. He can play on the left. I'll play the other new guy on the right, maybe. It just gives me options. I need another one. So yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway. Come on, don't start right, mate. Yeah, it was a long shot. Oh, very nice. Again, another one that's well out of my price bracket. Okay, not bad. I'm going to play him at right back, but he's probably better than my centre halves, to be honest. Let's get him in. I'll use you as a backup centre mid then, defensive midfielder. I'll be honest, mate, I'm thinking of selling you, let alone acknowledging your fucking contribution. Um, he's a creative player. There's a few nice players, but no one stands out. Um, I'll see how it goes. They've classed him as a defensive midfielder. I'll be honest. Oh, he's out for fucking. That's nice. That's what I want to see. It's only 3 weeks. That's fine. Yeah, he could become a centre half, to be honest. For now, until I can get better players and maybe. Ah, nah. So there you go. Nah. So yeah, O'Connor will be back up holding mid. Oh God, I'd love to have got Raheem, but it was never going to happen. Let's be honest. That's unlucky for you, mate. So yeah, that's my squad for this until I can get better players, I guess. Gold wants a new contract. Are you taking a piss? Yeah, I ain't got 2 years left. Okay, come on. You fucking ain't getting that. Cool. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. Sticking obviously with a lot of players I already have because there just ain't no one that wants to come yet. Oh man, perfect for the way I want to play. Oh, look at some of these signings. They're just rubbing it in my face. Um, so yeah, going to be making do for another year, which isn't ideal, I guess. Um, got some new players in, so Freebie, he'll be back in 2 weeks. Had an injury when he came. This is the best signing I've made out of the lot. It'll be really important. He's a backup for him, as I couldn't get another one I liked. Plus, he can play right back a bit as well. So I thought he's just a useful utility man. I've got a youngster in Dazelle, who's got a lot of potential. I believe. The flair's really nice, creative midfielder with good passing technique. Yeah, that's what I like about him mainly, as well as work rate. This guy, yeah, a winger, an out and out, someone that's a forward because of the way I'm playing now, which is that that'll come in really handy. New keeper to fight because one of my others who's done me well, but he's got a last year contract. And I didn't want to pay him what he wanted because he was not going to be. This guy's already better, and he's going to be on slightly less wages, roughly anyway. And a new centre half. And the reason I've gone for this guy because I'm a nard about him for a couple of seasons, but I've recently learned that to play the offside trap, you need defenders with really good anticipation, and he happens to have really good anticipation, decisions, determination, bravery. Do you know what I mean? So he's got a good all-round game without being amazing. So I think he'll do a job, hopefully. The question after that is who does he play alongside? Statistically, this guy looks like the number one choice, but the anticipation of 11 is pretty poor. Um, yeah, I was thinking the new French guy could play alongside him. Ash Taylor, I like Ash Taylor. I think he's a good defender. He's got a bit of an all-round game, but not great at anything. That's the problem. But he's got some pace. He's got some height. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Curtis Nelson, because Boyle was the other one, and he's just not good enough. I've kept Raggett, and I put him as backup. I'm hoping it gives him a kick up the arse, because if he can get his stamina up, he could actually be a decent defender. But he needs to work. So we'll see. Again, I'm relying on this guy to do a job for me because he's faster than Cornick, off the ball slightly better from what I remember maybe. But he's got no dribbling, but he's got balance. He's got a bit of acceleration technique. Where, yeah, I mean, he's just gonna have to do a fucking job. I'm hoping to not have to use him as much as possible. And I've got others here. What I should check is contract expiry. Yeah, know about him. Know about him. Lafferty, that's fine. You can go as well. You'll be 32. And then yeah, that's fine. Fine for me. Fine with me. Sorry. Could really give him a new one, but fuck that. I'll give him one next year. Yeah, you can get a new one next year. So only the older boys are running out of contract. Players I don't really care about who I can't replace just yet. So no major new contracts cracking. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll get to the first game and then I'll save and I'll come back another time and we can actually watch some actual games, I guess. Yeah, what did he sign? Dun, 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 dun. He signed for me over all the others, really? Oh, now I do have dilemmas. Should I get him in? I think I should get him in. He's so cheap. Yeah, we'll get him in. We're going to get him in. 2.1 million. It would do a job for me. That also allows me to play the French guy at centre half. Um, and I'll kick Boyle to the reserves. And that should work out quite nicely. Alright, Boyle. So yeah, I've got. Yeah, that'll give me much better balance. Yeah, pleased with that. Pleased with that. He could be a centre half in his own right, to be honest, but he's going to be my captain. I'll play the French guy here. And then O'Connell there, sorry. That's the way, yeah, that's the way we're going to go. Johansson's going to be in there. Unfortunately, I'm not sure about Johansson. He'll fight with Davies, I guess. Davies always seems to be the more creative, but I just hate his lack of determination. It's really fucking shit. Whereas in a team that's going to struggle, like we are, we could really do with that work rate, determination. He's got pace. He's one-footed though. He's going to struggle. We'll see. We'll see. I think it is definitely going to be a case of just getting through this season. I'm going to keep going after this guy though. Hopefully he changes his mind. I wonder if... No, they're not in Europe. What the fuck? I'm amazed he don't just... He's being such a girl about signing. It's hard because I'm not used to paying players this amount of money when I'm Exeter. But I have to remember the values of times too, so that wouldn't even be 10 grand. This is silly. I shouldn't offer him this because he needs a lot of work. He's got some lovely basics, but he needs a lot of work, and I don't know. The money I'm offering him is kind of like you're a really good player that's not getting a good chance at a decent club, and a bit like that winger I signed. He looks like a proper player who wasn't getting a chance maybe at Swansea, and I've come in and snatched him, and I've given him proper wages. I mean, it's pretty shit for general, but for me, it's the biggest, most paid player in my team, guaranteed. Yeah, I like him. He's got everything. He's gonna be hopefully he'll be a massive signing for me. This guy, look at that, what a beast. I didn't even look at my opening fixtures to be honest. Not too. Huddersfield ain't too sad. I won't be starting new players, FYI. I suppose I have to a degree with holding mid because I haven't got any existing ones other than Adams, who's a reserve. So yeah, that may be the only exception I make. Oh, he's perked up, has he? Fucking hell. Yeah. Can you fucking believe this guy? Yeah, that's bad news, but not the end of the world. Another fucking injury. I'm not pleased with that. Season's about to start and everyone's dropping like flies. Great. What's up with Britta Sombalomba? You want a new contract? He's literally done fuck all. He had a really average season last year. They rate O'Connell as a star, man. That is really interesting. Really interesting. Yeah, nice defender. Yeah, the reason I think centre half for this guy, not only has he got pace, a bit of height at tackling, his anticipation's good, decisions are good. I just think he'll be solid alongside O'Connell, who's very similar. Ash Taylor and Nelson will be back up. So they'll start the season. I've also got Hill start, O'Connor back up. Obviously, Lafferty's injured, but this O'Connor would have played anyway. We'll have to start Chowdhury, who's obviously English and Indian, but he'll be used to the Premier League at least, so he'll start. Probably captain the team. I want my holding midfielders as captain, and it will be Johnson. I'm going to go Coots as my two. Because his determination is just better than Davies. Davies will be back up on the other side. We're going to start with Newball. Fucking hell. Newball and Gould. And Chi Adams. Not happy with that. But you'll have to do. I really should look for another one. Mate, you're a little bitch. You don't even deserve this, and I'm offering you a decent contract. Yeah, what I should look for then is yeah. How is that all there is? That's crazy. I like this guy. I just hate the fact he's one-footed. Technique only 15, and he'll cost 4 million for the privilege. So there isn't really anyone here worth wasting money on. Saedo Berahino, of course, would be good. Let's try. Alright, guys, I'm going to save there because I'm getting really tired and I want to have a session where I'll start the season and I'll pretty much play a whole season in one go so I can get into it. But yeah, done a lot now. A few injuries just before the first game, but yeah, looking forward to it. To be fair, when we come back this season, will be a bitch, but will be fun. Fingers crossed the new formation does well. So, all right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to do shorter videos where I just recap on stuff done, or if you're happy with how it is, and don't comment, I guess, or do what you like. I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm not fussed. Anyway, speak to you soon. Bye.